And with the season in full swing, you can really start to see teams hitting their stride. Brent, how brutal is that 82-game regular season schedule?
Well, the league can do all they want with trying to eliminate back-to-backs in 4 games in 5 nights, Kevin, but guess what? 82 is 82.
Yes.
And so the marathon right now is in full swing.
Look at the San Antonio Spurs opening line. Parker and Green, the tried and tested backcourt. Leonard and Aldridge, the 2 stars at the 3 and the 4. And it's Gasol at the 5 down low. Leonard with the bucket.
It's become obvious to defenses around the league now. You can no longer give Kawhi any space on the perimeter.
Howard kicks to Bosh. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Bosh has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
It's one of those things the team hits from downtown. The other side immediately wants to get back those points.
And the stability of the San Antonio roster had always been one of their strengths, but with the departure of some of their veteran stalwarts, this Spurs team has a new look.
It's been really interesting how they've restructured what it is the franchise's foundation is going to be as they move forward. Obviously, Kawhi Leonard and LaMarcus Aldridge becoming the pillars of what the next 5 or 6 years of San Antonio Spurs basketball will be.
Parker double-teamed. And here's Leonard from 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Deadly from behind the three-point line in that game, and it really gave them the ability, I felt, to stretch that defense out.
Yeah, the D had no choice but to bring guys out high, and that did give their offense a lot of room to operate, and they took advantage.
And the wide-open shot from Green. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Bryant, that's for 2, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, not only have they been the aggressors, their early execution has been off the charts.
Oh, and the jam by Kobe Bryant.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal, and then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
Well, it fires up your teammates and the fans when you make plays like that out in the open court and explosive.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. Green, the screen. Parker passes to Gasol. Shot to stop the run. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in.
And really, how...
And LaMarcus Aldridge, the franchise player on this team, talked about the responsibility that comes with that role.
In every aspect, you know, it's a change for us, being more vocal, doing it on the court, trying to lead in practice. I think overall everything I do has to be better because guys are trying to follow me.
Greg, does that acceptance come with putting a whole lot more pressure on yourself? And if so, what does that do to LaMarcus Aldridge's game?
And, you know, Kevin, that's what's going to be so interesting to find out. Now, some players, you know, they really relish in that situation. They rise to that occasion. And others, I don't want to say they wilt under the pressure, but they're just not comfortable in that environment. And in the NBA, you get to do it on TV and in front of thousands in person.
And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. Guys, 76ers pretty much in control here, it would seem.
You know, you can tell right now this team's on the same page. They are right where they want to be offensively.
Love the unselfish basketball. Beautiful thing to watch. It's how the game is supposed to be played.
And now let's check out the lineup courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the 76ers. They've got LeBron James. Howard is out there with Chris Bosh. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Kobe in at the shooting guard position. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we know Greg Popovich uses a lot of different tools to motivate his players. Sometimes it's the things he doesn't say that works best. Popovich said, sometimes in timeouts, I'll say, I've got nothing for you. We just turned it over 6 times. Everybody's holding the ball. What do you want me to do? Figure it out. And I'll get up and walk away.
Timeout.
Because it's true. It's on them.
Start it.
Kevin?
Thank you.
And that's how we play the game. Bring it in. Let's go. I love the energy, fellas. I really do. But now we got to keep it up and stay focused. Do not give them any life out there. Understood? We got this.
For Chris Bosh. The Spurs also with the sub. Anderson, he's checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Ginobili with the ball. Picked up by Bryant. And Leonard gets it to go.
And the commitment to seizing every scoring opportunity, Leonard outworking and out-hustling people inside.
LeBron kicks to Anthony. And here's Bryant for three. And no good. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
Sort of representative of how they each finished the season. One a playoff team, the other on the outside looking in. I think things may play out the same way this year, too.
Passes it to Dedmon. Soft touch off the glass.
And don't look now. If there's anything Leonard could improve upon, it's getting his teammates more involved. Exhibit A, that assist.
Got it! Whoa. And through the first half of
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And what an amazing performance. The first quarter was all about Kobe Bryant. He had 21 points and 1 steal. And from what we saw so far from the Sixers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, it comes down to confidence. From the opening tip, these guys had that swag. They had the attitude that you can't beat us, we can only beat ourselves.
Shaq, let's get your thoughts on. And that about.
Downtown Philadelphia, as seen from high above. Welcome back to the Cradle of Liberty, as we like to call it here on 2K, here in eastern Pennsylvania. Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
Might also look at the coach and his game plan in terms of trying to find those good looks. They'll be looking to do the same here down the stretch.
On the court for San Antonio, the defensive duo of Green and Leonard make up the perimeter. Aldridge out there with Pau Gasol. And it's Parker in at the 1 spot. That one from long range. Paul's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Spurs trail by 21. And following in the footsteps of Tim Duncan, Kawhi Leonard fits the Spurs mold of what a superstar player should be. Team first, defensive-minded, a stoic demeanor.
Well, he's not worried about the number of touches either, Kevin. It's when called upon, just be ready. Seemingly avoids the limelight, just like Timmy, and he's all about getting better, being the best player he can possibly be, and then winning big.
And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Bosh comes in for Boozer, and it's Bryant in for Chris Paul. Green kicks to Gasol. Clock at 6. Takes the 13-footer, the putback, and it's sent back by Howard.
And Howard takes his shot blocking very seriously, skying up and sending him back with his impressive vertical. And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Here's Parker, and it's sent back by Howard. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock, and it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. And the Spurs with possession here. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
Well, years of experience come into play, not only here, but overseas. Ginobili with perfect rhythm on the catch and shoot.
Bryant. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Oh, man, what a shot. Get that from another time zone.
To the paint. Here's Dedmon. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. Dedmon's got his second basket.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. A chance now to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team.
Nobody holds the ball, not even foul.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Philadelphia leading by 19. LeBron James is out there with Chris Bosh. Then there's Dwayne Wade. Then there's Howard. And it's Kobe in at the point guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. It seems that offenses in the NBA are evolving so quickly now, Brent, so much less isolation, more spreading it out.
In fact, there's a new offense that just was created while you said that to me, Kevin.
Really, was there?
Yeah. You know, with the way we have these players coming into the NBA that are so skilled, no matter what their size is, coaches are looking at them and licking their chops and saying, you know what, I can do some dynamic things out here that maybe opposing coaches have not seen. And if I know what I'm doing and they don't know what we're going to throw at them, advantage to us.
Best coaching sometime adapting what you've got and the way the game is evolving and maybe changing and tweaking your coaching style just a bit.
And the best coaches in the league, Kevin, end up every year after they amass a new set of talent is to put those guys in the best position possible to succeed.
This one for three. Rebounded by the Spurs.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Anderson with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron. Ginobili. That's good.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the 76ers.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season. And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Bryant.
Just a stream of production tonight coming from him, and it was impressive. He never, ever turned the switch off. And when they needed a big bucket, he was the guy they went to, and he came through.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, as time became a factor, they became the aggressors. Big-time finish to pull away.
Got a piece of it. Ginobili with the three. Offensive rebound. Here's Anderson, and they convert at last on attempt number 3.
Just claimed that possession for his own there, grabs the offensive rebound and puts it right back in.
And the basket by Kobe.
The fans are just loving what's going on here tonight. A really good win for the home team.
Yeah, and good to see that these guys are excited, gave their all and then some. This is the result of all that hard work.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Well, they've been on a roll ever since the break. Doesn't seem to matter whether the shots are open or there's a hand in the face.
So it's the 76ers winning this one.
The 2K Sports.